Hello, darling, and welcome to Thriller Video. Yes, it's me again, that video beauty with a cute little booty, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And I'm just a gal who can't say no. Well, actually, I did say no once, but only when I was asked if I ever said no before. Oh, golly. So, how do you like my outfit?
That's out of sight. So beautiful.
Terrible. Shut up, sister. If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you. Well, she is just jealous because she's always trying to impersonate me. Oh, nice try, sister. But you can pad the bra all you want, but you'll never get your hair as high as mine. So there. Well, I've got a great movie for you tonight. Great, that is, if you're into surrealism.
Surrealism's in. Surrealism's where it's at.
Oh, then you are gonna love this movie. Boy, I tell you, it has got everything. Ghosts, robots, vampires, voodoo.
And vanishing elephants.
Oh, yeah, and vanishing elephants, not to mention drooling idiots. Tonight's movie is called Alabama's Ghost. No, it's not about some cotton-picking poltergeist. It's about this guy whose name is Alabama, which makes a lot of sense because his sisters' names are Virginia, Georgia, and Wisconsin. Anyway, don't let this scare you, but Alabama is being haunted by a ghost.
I'm getting spooked.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, if you're ready, I'm ready, and it looks like Alabama's just itching to begin. Enjoy the movie, and I'll see you at intermission.
This is KMCN, the Media Consortium Radio Network. Tonight, Media Consortium brings you Frank Stormfield with his midnight feature from our Archives of Mystery.
While storm clouds gathered over Europe in the years before the war, Hitler's most brilliant and renowned young scientist, Dr. Kirsten Caligula, vanished suddenly from her laboratory in Berlin. World press received unconfirmed reports that Dr. Caligula, an expert in robot technology, had been dispatched to Calcutta, India, on a top-secret mission for the Fuhrer himself. Her orders? To interview the world-famed magician and spiritualist, Carter the Great, at his mountain retreat near Calcutta. There to study his most recent discovery, a rare super substance known as raw zeta. It was rumored among scientists of the time that Carter's substance resembled a highly potent form of hashish, known as cartoon khaki. Other authoritative sources in the Far East reported that raw zeta, when refined electronically and introduced into a human body by Chinese acupuncture techniques, could result in the formation of deadly zeta. In his last public statement, Carter warned that any mortal wired to deadly zeta could be used as a broadcasting catalyst to enslave all humans within the sound of his voice, thus becoming an unwitting tool for the most diabolical forces of evil known to man. Soon afterwards, Carter vanished forever while visiting his sister in San Francisco, perhaps a victim of his own prophecy. 7 years later, when Carter was pronounced legally dead, his admirers held a spirit funeral over an empty, black coffin.
The ghostest with the mostest, who's the best from coast to coast? Carter's come back to Frisco land. He's the ghost of Alabama. Alabama's gold, Alabama's gold. When he starts to shake his chains, all the cats must train. Who's the ghostest with the mostest? Stomps right through a fire that is roasted. He don't make no bayou stew. He's way beyond both me and you. Alabama's gold, Alabama's gold. Carter's back in Frisco land, 'cause he's the ghost of Alabama. Now he ain't no vampire lover. When he shows they run for cover. Carter's out to fight the vamps. He's watching out for Alabama. Never mind the vamps, the diet did them cramps. Just lizard lips and asparagus tips and monkey hips and dumplings. Now who's the ghostest? Who's the mostest? Who's the best from coast to coasters? Carney's come back to Frisco land. He's the ghost of the great Shazam. Alabama's gold, Alabama's gold, Alabama's gold, Alabama's gold.
That about winds up our evening, folks. You've been a most wonderful audience. Good night. Hey, Alabama. Alabama? Come on, Alabama, wake up. We got work to do. Shake it out. We're closing for vacation.
Okay, Turk, I can dig it. I'm just so mellow. I fell off into the catland during that last scene. Yeah. Heck, that was smooth like 100 yellow pussycats dancing on jade.
You're going to be dancing on the sidewalk in front of unemployment. You know, hustle this stuff downstairs and pile it real neat. We're going on a 2-week vacation. Don't forget to lock the joint up when you leave. Also, don't forget your key.
Wow. Man, this sure ain't no way to treat a brother musician. Ain't gonna never do this man's donkey work again. Old-fashioned dance band stomping around up there for 40 years. Pulling that slide whistle out of his tonsils for the tour so he can grab all the bread and get home to his old lady for a good time. I'm gonna quit this gig, write my own tunes, blow these cats back into the dark ages. Louisiana, Louisiana, oh, man. That's a long trip through a wall. Wow.
Enter, mortal, man of plunder, quiet through my tomb of darkness. Follow quick the golden arches to find my last will and testament. When you open trunks of fortune, clothed in dust-filled glory banners, let my secrets rest in wisdom, a legacy of song and magic. Now, if you take my gifts of laughter, shared with joy instead of greed, your soul is free forever after, far away from vampires' need. But seek the curse, the dark enchantment, hidden deep in cold ambition. Then you die alone with me.
This stuff must have been here a long time. Hey, I gotta find out what's in this stash. This might be worth some real bread. Must have been, from some carnival. Caught at a grade. Man, this cat was a heavy magician. Yeah. Hey, what's this? Hey, now look at that. Yeah, old Carter knew where it was at. Look at that. If lost, please return to Mrs. Agatha Carter Crone, 1923 Satin Street, Sausalito. Well, I think I'm gonna take me a little walk across the bay before Turk gets back from his trip. Yeah.
What do you want? It's too early for visitors.
Hey, baby, wait a minute. I got something you may want. I got my calling card here.
That's my grandmother's. Granny doesn't talk to strangers. I'll give it to her.
Now, hey, wait. Suppose I told you I had a message from Carter the Great, huh?
You'd better come in. I'll see if Granny's awake. She doesn't see well. You know, she's very old.
So, you say you have a message from Carter? Come in here, young man. What's your name? Come a little closer so I can see you.
Well, Miss Crone, I got a business deal for you.
You can call me Granny. And now you all come in here and sit on the edge of the bed so I can see you. Next to me.
Okay. Okay, Granny.
What's your business, dear Sonny? Come on, spill it. How'd you find out about Carter?
Well, it was an accident, really. See, I'm a musician, and I need some money to do my own thing, so I work part-time as a stage manager for Old Turk over in the city.
Musician, huh?
Yeah, well, anyway, I was breaking down the show for the holidays, and by accident, I drove my forklift through this phony wall down in the basement, and guess what I found?
You found my brother's goods from Calcutta.
Oh, so Carter was your brother, eh? Well. Well, anyway, seen that stuff down there for all those years. That really blew my mind.
Well, you can't have it. My brother was the world's greatest magician. And when he died in 1935, all his secrets died with him. It's a very dangerous thing to dig up people's graves, Sonny.
Well, now, listen, Granny. I don't want to cause you, Carter's ghost, no harm, but you see, I tried on his robes and turban, and they fit. I even waved his magic wand. It was really groovy. I mean, I really dig magic shows.
Well, you can't have it. It belongs to me now. You had just better put back all of Carter's goods exactly where you found them, or you'll be sorry for the rest of your life and after.
Oh, now, come on, Granny. Stop giving me all this jive. Now, look now. I want to use Carter's goods. And if you don't let me, well, I'm just going to turn this little box over to the fuzz. Now, a little hash, some cartoon khaki for the knocks. Gonna cause you a lot of trouble. And you're gonna lose Carter's goods for good. Eh?
Well, some real cartoon khaki.
Yeah.
I haven't had any of that since Carter and I were entertaining the doughboys in Paris in 1970. He sniffed.
Granny, you too much. Yeah.
We're going to be partners now, eh, Granny?
You know, Granny, all my life I've been fighting to stay alive. Find my bag. And when I was working, writing my tunes, I kept thinking about the magic shows I used to see when I was a kid. I even used to do card tricks. And then this thing happened. standing there in Carter's magic velvet robe. Me, Alabama, magic king of the cosmos. You know who I'm gonna be, Granny? Do you know? Alabama, king of the cosmos. The world's first all-court hero. Yeah. I'm gonna tour the rock circuit with my band backing me up. Yeah, I'm gonna blow their minds, yeah, with my magic act. Yeah. I'm gonna be a star. All I need is Carter's good.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yes, Granny.
Take the goods to Moxie's museum. Sorry. Stay close to him, Sorry. We need his body. He's going to be famous. A big star. People will love him. Want to follow him all over the world. Moxie the Magnificent. That's what they used to call me. Yeah, Carter gave me a break in this business, taught me all his secrets, even took me to India with him. And then, you know, something strange happened to him when he died. His body disappeared. Weird, ain't it?
Granny wants you to help Alabama become a magician, Moxie. They're sort of partners now. Granny wants Alabama to carry on the work of Carter to the new generation, and I'm staying close to him to help all I can.
Yeah, right on. Hey, this Iron Maiden of Nuremberg would sure look good backed up with a sound system. Yeah, we have stolen them and scared the hell out of them. Yeah, I'd rattle the cage to make the whole act levitate. Yeah, then I'd turn all the chicks into a little box somewhere and make them all disappear till they showed up in my motel room later on that night.
I wouldn't make fun of the Iron Maiden, Kitty. I've seen things Carter did near the Ganji prayer temple that'd make your skin crawl. Strange things that most magicians never even heard about.
I was only joking, Moxie. Hey, how long do you think it'll take you to teach me the basics? I'm open to task with my hands.
Well, Kitty, it's all an illusion, you know. But Carter did everything. He had spirit boxes, Iron Maidens, did levitation, even made an elephant disappear before kings and sultans and emperors all over the globe. He wasn't no ordinary magician. He was the best. That's why he was Carter the Great, world's wonderful wizard.
World's wonderful wizard? That's far out.
Now listen, Kitty, this ain't no laughing matter. I'm doing you a big favor teaching you all I know about magic. Now, you just hand over the box you found like Granny told you before I lose my patience.
Give it to him, Alabama. Granny wants it this way. Moxie'll make you a great magician, Alabama. You'll be famous all over the world.
Well, Kitty, if you work hard, you might be ready for your first illusion in front of a live audience in about 6 months' time. But you gotta promise me one thing. Never tell anybody these secrets. It's a magician's law.
Oh, don't you worry, Moxie. Old Alabama know how to keep his mouth shut.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Earthquake Magoons takes pride in presenting a magic show featuring one of our former employees, Alabama, King of the Cosmos.
You see before you, good people, the world's two greatest masters of the supernatural. Carter the Great, who died in Calcutta in 1935, and his successor to the throne of world domination, your cosmic host, the magician spirit. Tonight, Carter the Great is alive. His spirit rages in my blood. Here you see the famous spirit cabinet used by Carter the Great in his famous seance of similar manifestation. This will be performed before your very eyes. Now, my assistant, Miss Zingara, will place a table upon which there will be a tambourine. And now she will seal the doors. I now feel a well-defined supernatural force in light. I am going closer to this force. It's somewhere here at this table. Somewhere. Here! Step forward, my son. Here into the light, where we can all see you.
Yes, sir.
Don't be afraid. What is your name, young man?
Domingo Burrito, sir.
And your grandfather was the Spanish Admiral Don Domingo Rodolfo Burrito Ilusiante.
How did you know?
Killed in a duel with the Duke of Alva. Your grandfather is anxious to contact you, Liza. And you must concentrate with all your energy on the window of the spirit box. I will bring forth a materialized spirit of your grandfather.
santo, santo, santo.
Open the spirit doors of the dead!
He's a real comer. I'll take him all the way.
We've got a winner here, Alabama.
A real winner.
I've been watching your act for a couple of weeks now.
Hey, magician man. The rock circuit's ready to expand, to grow out into new dimensions. And when I book you on a tour, backed up with a good program in the loading zone, we'll start a new movement, a new vaudeville, a brand new Automax production.
You, Otto? Sounds good. What kind of bread we talking about? I got a lot of gear and a big actor sport now. Got all of Carter's tricks and equipment, but I gotta have bread. Lots of bread.
Look, babe, don't you worry about the money, That's my department. Look at what I did for the Washington triplane, the loading zone. Well, they're both big now. Got lots of bread, lots of broads hanging all over them, and I made them. They're both Automax discoveries.
Yeah, they sure did all right. Zone's been up there a long time.
Listen, friend. I know this act of yours can make it. Now polish it, get it together, and when I decide it's ready, I'll take it across the country. I can see it all now. Automax presents the King of the Cosmos in a psychedelic spirit show. I'm telling you, Alabama, surrealism's in. Surrealism's where it's at.
Surrealism, huh?
From the heights
of the Himalayas, from the cloud castles of moon eagles, from the past incarnation of the dark spirit Carter, I called upon unseen forces from Lemuria. Lift up this woman before us. Rise up, spirit of the dead. Rise up. Rise up and hold this mortal woman in your icy talons. Return this mortal flesh to earth, where a ritual of bones and blood await her.
Really going to make a live elephant disappear in broad
Okay, let's get one of our Max.
Oh, come on now, boys. Take it easy. You know a great magician never gives away his secrets. You just have to keep following the tour, and I promise you, by the time this thing is over, you'll all be stoned in the streets, for real.
We're really moving now, Alabama. They're running after us. And now I've got something really heavy to lay on them. I've made a deal with Jerry Gold.
Jerry Gold?
That's right. Jerry Gold. The cat is behind Media Consortium. He's all over the world, man. Those media dudes really control this planet.
Yeah, he must be some heavy mover.
Listen, Alabama, this is the hottest deal I've ever made. Now, when the tour's finished, you're going to be televised all over the world by satellite.
Yeah? What do I gotta do?
It's easy, man. You just do Carter's Vanishing Elephant act out at Galt's big rock festival at Dooncrest on the coast, and then zap! You tell him how it's done. We'll keep the whole world up all night. Nobody's ever done that before, Alabama. Hey, man. Just keep hyping up this act. Blow their minds. You know, we only got 2 more shows before Dooncrest.
In a box of swords, all in armor, take your prey before our very eyes. Now for the most dangerous feat of all. Daughter, through
to Pharaoh's eyes. A young and beautiful maiden, fearless voice of 1,000 souls. Daughter of Isis, faithful follower of Karma 4.
The chick's been hurt. Get that thing out of here.
He's bleeding. What happened, Dory?
Good God, I don't know what happened. I followed Carter's instructions perfectly. She was supposed to have been behind the mirror, and she's all cut up. Something's happening to me. I'm getting all spooked. What's going to happen to me?
Shut up, Alabama. Now, you just listen to me, will you? Just shut up and calm down. Now, nothing's going to happen to you. But the girl's all right. She won't talk. She works for me, and I'm booking her into a private sanitarium for rich freaks. Now, nobody's going to hear about this, you understand?
You sure about that, Otto?
Listen, do you think I'm going to blow the deal with the Jerry Galt Worldwide Special just because some chick got a little cut up? You keep working on that Vanishing Elephant act till you got it down pat like I told you. We pull this deal off. We can bury Carter the Great forever.
I told you, but I'm getting spooked. I promised Mox and I wouldn't mess around with Carter's secrets. Now some weird things beginning to happen to me. Like sometimes I think Carter's ghost is floating around my head, keeping a fisheye on me, or some evil fisheye, sending bad vibes down around my act.
Look, Alabama, if Carter ever shows up, I'll book him into Miami for the squares. Huh?
Yeah, whatever you say, man. Whatever you say.
Listen to the music. Now ain't it out of sight? Even if you hurry, it comes out all right. Listen to the music. You know that it will get you high. It's gonna put you into hurry, just like it did in the sky. You shake to the music, it will make you feel. You feel just like the spinning, yeah, of an ever-ending spinning wheel. Why can't you do like I do? Just listen to the music, yeah, yeah. Ooh, you got to listen to it, all right. Everybody got to listen to the music, yeah, yeah. Everybody got to listen to the music. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, and listen to the music, yeah, yeah. And you got to get up and listen to the beat, and listen to the music, all right. I shake my head, yeah, it's all right. Why can't you do like I do? Just listen to the music, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to listen to it, all right. Get it. Listen to the music, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alabama, king of the cosmos and his magic show.
Now sound the sacred gong, and let the witch, the sailor, and the enchanted monkey appear. Oh, my hearty, slam the trunk with all your might. Close the doors. And run for your life, you hardy. Now fling back the doors of hell, my princess. Now the time has come for you and your merry crew to take a voyage into the fourth dimension. Behold the fourth and fifth dimension! I'll leave you to your own dimension.
And now, ladies and Dobermans, direct from Las Vegas, here he is, the amazing Doug Heine.
Thank you, Elvira. It's really amazing to be here. Everything is so amazing. And those are really amazing.
No, what's really amazing is that you even got on my show.
Well, it's an amazing coincidence, Elvira. My uncle is the director of the show. Wouldn't you call that amazing?
No, I think I'd call that nepotism. Now, come on, hurry up and just get this over with so I can get on with my movie.
Well, maybe you can assist me in this, all right?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Music. Thank you.
Hey, that really was amazing.
Thank you, Elvira.
Hey, would you just drop on the floor?
And now for my next trick.
This is a Kleenex you just tore up.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. And now for my final amazing trick. Behold, the fourth and fifth dimension.
Ah! What'd you do to me, you little creep?
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, I'll show you amazing. Come on in here.
Hey, Al! I'm stuck. Let me out.
Okay, Pete. Take it easy. Don't get all uptight. Just let up the old king climb into the secret passages. I'll let you out from the bottom. Don't worry. I'll have you out of here in a minute. As soon as I can find this lock. Oh. Hey, Pete! 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 Hey, Pete! I'm coming in to get you.
broken down my wall of silence, mortal fool called Alabama. Your flesh whores carry slaughter to all live creatures over ways of death. When the elephant's vanishing spirit screams through satellites into night, beware the vampire's bloody contract written in the hand of gold.
Hell went on up there tonight? Come on, Alabama, you gotta snap out of it. What's the matter? The spook's got you again.
He's got a very bad cut on his forehead. Blood. Blood over his eyes.
Look, he's gonna be all right. No, it's just a little accident. Probably freaked out in that cage with Pete. Oh, don't you worry. He's gonna come out of it. He has got to snap out of it. I've got a lot of bread riding on this act. And if that creep freaks and I blow the deal with the Jerry Goat Worldwide Special, then I'm gonna lose that bread. And you're all gonna be back in the same ratty crash pad where I found you. Oh, listen to him. Little hard work, little success. He's calling for his mama. Why don't you sing him a lullaby? You heard me. Sing it. Sing him a bloody lullaby. I'll put clouds in his head. Sing it.
Nighty night, and sleep tight. Alabama's all right. With Otto and Zoray, your head will be okay. Nighty night, and sleep tight. To sweet Carter's delight. Nighty night and good night. Alabama's all right.
What happened? Oh, my head. It's light.
You must have hit your head in the transposition chamber when you went in after Pete.
Pete! Auxiliary, he wasn't in there. There was this horrible thing yawning at me.
Why, you must have imagined it. Pete came out the front just as you went in the trap. There was no one in the chamber, Alabama. You're hallucinating from that bump you got on your forehead when you fell. I'll rub it with some of Granny's herb juice. That'll make it feel better.
I'm telling you, Zoe, it was real. Like a big, wide, screaming heart, pumping blood all over the place.
There.
Reminds me of the potions my mom used to rub me in when I was a kid. Before the war, my old man split and went up north to Chicago. Got a job fixing shoot boxes, something like that. Got me and my mom home to take care of ourselves. That's when she moved out into Bayou country. Got a job cooking and fixing for a bunch of weird old cats. I think they were selling black magic recipe, something like that. One of them was named Doc. He the one that got me interested in card tricks and stuff like that. Everything was cool until a bunch of rednecks came bashing through the swamp one night, shooting up the place.
How awful. Was your mother?
No, she's still alive. They took her with them down to Old Town, down near the river. Yeah, that's not too far from here. For all I know, she's still there. Anyway, I knew I had a destiny, man. Yeah, I knew all this happened so I could strike out on my own. So, I bummed across the country, writing tunes and working here and there, and finally, a big break come along. I always knew I'd make it big. And when I busted through that wall, man, I knew I'd hit it. I even conned the big dude, Otto Max.
Alabama, I've wanted you since that morning at Granny's.
You want me, baby? You gotta get me.
I am the spirit of Carter the Great, and I have bled for your salvation.
Horrible!
Again, I come to warn you, Alabama. Your mortal body lies in danger with this woman.
Don't believe him, Alabama. He wants to kill me.
You get out of here! Silence, black man! Heed my warning before you die on Rose Dark Mountain. Your body meat for vampire stuffing. An instrument in the hands of gold.
He knows about the deal Otto made with Gold for Dooncrest.
Oh, yeah? Will you just tell him I am afraid of no white racist ghost? Yeah. I'm gonna go up there through the satellite. I'm gonna perform his vanishing elephant trick. Then I'm gonna tell the whole world it's a big shock. Yeah, a big white racist shock. To keep me from taking off his act. Yeah, to keep me from becoming a big star. Yeah.
Your ambition will contaminate the planet at Dooncrest.
Sorry, honey, this is all some freaking dream. Don't worry, ain't no ghost.
sweet child. What's wrong with you, honey?
Mom! I'm freaking out, Mama. The ghost. Mama, the ghost been chasing me up and down the street all over this town, Mama. Orange and blue vampires and spook-faced monsters been rattling all the doors like some kind of earthquake. Mama, they've been coming at me from all directions, Mama. Until I got to your house.
There ain't no vampires living here in this town. Well, the only vampires I heard about moved into the city after Prohibition. Ain't nobody lived in this old town but me no more. You seeing things.
I'm gonna fix you some tea. It'll make you feel better. Here, drink this. I think I'll take you down to see the doctor.
Walking up the bayou. Who's tramping over my gator pets with their big fat feet? Who is it?
It's me, Doc. I brought my board for you to fix. The man's gonna put a hex on his head. Lord, he's talking out of his mouth like a snake.
The Spookses! The Spookses! The Spookses!
They seem to be seeing ghosts and vampires.
Alabama? This boy's been in his body too long. Listening to the tune of the Mid-City Circus. And dancing round and round. With electric demons. Look at those eyes! This boy's been down in the card room, playing cards with the devil. He ain't been winning either. Alabama, he ain't been winning. No, sir. There ain't but one way I'm gonna cure what you got, boy. Roast my special red owl wing stew. Spider fire over the pig bone fire. Yeah, fuck me in a gator's eye. Cut out the butcher boy's blade. Soaking in blood from the butcher boy's coffin. Soaking in blood. From all the demons. I'm gonna sew this old frog skin over your heart. And in the morning, when this old gray frost in dry. You're gonna be protected. You're gonna be protected. You're gonna be protected by black magic. Killing him, killing him. 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 Killing him, killing him.
He's had a slight breakdown. It's nothing much, just fatigue. He's never been on tour before. You'll be all right.
Why the hell didn't you bring him with you, Max?
He's been down in the Bayou country visiting his mother. Honest, Jerry. He hasn't seen her in a long time, and he needs the rest.
You said you'd deliver him.
Jerry, I talked to him myself yesterday on the phone. He's okay, man. But he is looking forward to doing your show more than anything he's ever done in his life. A worldwide festival, the biggest ever. He'd never miss that. He's on his way back to the coast now with his mother and a few old friends.
If he weasels, Max, if he doesn't keep up his part of the bargain...
Jerry, I'm hip. I told him to drive straight through. He'll be here tomorrow so we can go over the act and start setting up the stage. Hey, my production crew's been at the beach side for 2 weeks now. You're gonna dig it, Jerry. We'll outdraw them all. It'll be the biggest show of the century. Everybody in the world will be watching. And listening, right, Jerry?
It'll be a lot more than the show of the century, Max. We will control the media for 24 hours through satellites. Do you have any idea what that means?
Mr. Galt's gonna pay you lots of money for giving out the magic elephant secrets on the big TV show?
Sure, Mama. Lots.
Ooh-wee. You sure you can make a real live, honest-to-God elephant disappear in front of everybody in the whole world? You sure you can do that, Alabama?
Sure, Mama. I learned how to from a coach, Moxie. Carter the Great's assistant magician. It's easy.
Maybe that's why he's haunting you. Maybe he don't like you using his secrets, honey. Maybe that's why he's mad at you.
Well, he ain't gonna cause me no more harassment. Doc done fix him for good. Ain't no ghost can mess around with black magic. Besides, I still got my frog skin over my heart.
Maybe he got good reason to haunt you, Alabama.
There'll be a colossal crowd before Alabama comes on with the elephant acts. Our people will be handing out refreshments, the kind this audience likes. There'll be no cops, just our personal security people, our security people, Max.
Sounds a groove, Jerry. But what about my percentage of the gross? I mean, don't you think we should be charging for refreshments?
Free. What? That's right. Free admission to all who want to come. The ocean site is huge, and I want the world to see an ocean of bodies, like a great human tidal wave.
Man, a turned-on tidal wave. That's out of sight. But I've got to have my bread.
Listen, donkey. This deal is much bigger than gate receipts. I want their bodies. Their minds will come later, like sweetbreads. Didn't you see the fine print in your contract covering your losses at the gate? It's our standard media consortium agreement. You signed it. It's out of your hands now. Yes, Sandor, what is it?
It is the magician and his crew, Master. They are turning up the driveway now.
How you been doing, Alabama? Man, I've really been waiting for you. Made a hell of a deal with Galt. Looks great, really great. But how's your head?
Everything's cool, man. Everything's cool. Hey, I brought my mama and my friend a doctor with me to show them the big city. I want to show them a good time out here on the coast. Man, Max, this is some weird big place, huh? Hey, who's them cats with the shades? Hey, this place is like a fortress. Hey, when am I going to see this cat golf?
Welcome to Media Hall, Alabama. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. And how is our master magician after a long drive?
Fine, sir. Fine.
A little refreshment to christen our joint venture.
Mama?
Please, Otto. A toast to another worldwide media first. The secret of the vanishing elephant trick.
Featuring the king of the cosmos. Alabama the greatest.
You're going to be very happy with the arrangements Otto and I have made for the show. We're going to have the spectacle of the century prepared for your performance at Dunecrest, Alabama. I've already extended satellite and airtime, so we'll be running all night, cutting into programming all over the planet.
Sounds great, Mr. Gore.
Yes, indeed. And now I must leave you, as we do all our most important work at night here at the Manor, to avoid noise and telephones, you know. I've taken the liberty of moving all your things into the East Wing. Otto and I decided it would be better to keep you here away from crowd pressure, where you'll be more comfortable. Sander will see you to your rooms. Good night.
Good night. And thanks. Thanks, Mr. Gore.
Yeah, Alabama. We've got you set up in the quiet part of the manor. Lots of room here for your folks in the whole group.
Sure, it's a big place.
Night, Mama.
Good night, son.
Hey, Doc. It's the ghost. It's Carter the Great. He come back.
Greetings, mortals.
I see him. I see him.
Did not heed my warnings, Alabama. Now you have conspired with the high priest in his death palace under the sign of the horned moon. You will dishonor the dead spirits of all magicians who have gone before you by this act of treachery.
Now, wait a minute. He ain't been fooling with no devil spirit.
You will die in this world which you make of lies and false promises.
Mr. Carter, I done cured this boy myself. I done drove the devil spirits out of him with my own hands. And I am here to protect him. I am here to protect him from all this harassment and blood drinking.
Right on, Doc. He's a racist. Tell him to go away.
Where your music, sound of thunder, crying out from jaws of bats.
Dr. Caligula here has provided us with an infallible test. A little experiment under laboratory conditions, Max.
The monster is an exact replica of Alabama the magician, my master. An early prototype exists today in Disneyland, where an electronic wax dummy of Abraham Lincoln delights school children and their idiot parents. Of course, it is a very crude working model of what we have created here.
Lovely, isn't it, Max?
Raw Zeta, not to be confused with deadly Zeta, is transmitted into the dummy's nostrils and mouth. Thus, all materials and byproducts and energy keep building up inside him. Nothing, absolutely nothing is wasted. It is the most scientifically efficient contamination in history.
However, I must warn you that if this experimental dummy is activated
with deadly Zeta,
it could rise up against us and destroy our secret brotherhood forever.
So you see, Max, raw Zeta, transformed into deadly Zeta, must flow through Alabama's mortal body. We will be able to transmit it electronically through media. Surprised, Max? Well, it's one of our little secrets. It's all in your contract, Max.
There's nothing in the contract about killing Alabama.
I can't take no more violence.
Now, calm down, Max. You're going to be one of us now. Don't be afraid, Max. We rarely resort to violence here. We're much more sensual than that.
You're crazy. Jerry, please don't do this to me. Please, Jerry!
You see, Max, after you're initiated, there's no need for any violence. We've gone to great trouble to bring Alabama's girlfriend here to keep her safe. Away from trouble.
No, don't let her touch me.
She's completely within my command, Max. She'll only obey what I say. I think she likes you, Max. A new initiate has joined us.
They've got a twin Frankenstein. They're trying to kill Alabama. You've got to save him.
Brethren, faithful followers, disciples, our finest hour is upon us. Through the unwitting act of a mortal fool called Alabama, the lost secret of supernatural supremacy has been revealed. Working closely with our greatest scientist, Dr. Caligula, I now stand ready to transmit the end product of raw Zeta to every corner of the planet. Together, we have planned the destruction of an entire civilization. A vision so beautiful that hell itself becomes obsolete. gather the masses together to cheer the hero we have created for them. Under the horned moon at Dooncrest, all eyes will sing and dance and look in innocence for magic and vanishing elephants and find it's all a trick to get them there. Bring the masses, scream together, worldwide, for a tribal magic show, packed like young blood sausages on the sand. All eyes on Alabama. I'll turn the audio zeta waves full blast on Alabama's mortal body until he lights up like a beacon, echoing out through all the cosmos until we freeze their souls, stone death, and they are ours. Together we will feast upon their sweet young bodies, floating silently in blood-warmed oceans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen anything like this crowd in my life. People are pouring in from the East Coast, from Canada and Mexico. I've never seen such a crowd, such a turnout before. This event at Dooncrest is going to outdraw every one of the others. We have reports that there have been tribal gatherings around media screens all across the country. And it's all free, ladies and gentlemen, free from Jerry Gold. Media productions, publicity men are all over everywhere. And all the food and all the drink and everything is free, courtesy of Jerry Gold. This is quite a turnout, ladies and gentlemen.
Here they are, the loading zone.
Oh, this is another sight. We have free airtime with no commercials, and all thanks to Jerry Gold. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Jerry's gone all out. He's become a hero in his own right for bringing all this joy to the world. People, he could run for president right now, today, and win. This is the most organized and effective turnout for peace, music, and magic that I have ever seen. And we owe it all to Jerry Gold Productions. Alabama, King of the Cosmos, is going to be coming in by elephant, but I don't know how he's going to make it through this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. This is an out-of-sight experience, and it's all free. Bringing Alabama and his whole magic act in by the elephant. Wait, there it is. There it is. How is Alabama going to make this incredible elephant disappear? Ladies and gentlemen, in front of all these people. Oh, wait a minute. There's Alabama.
Don't go with them. They're going to kill you.
Oh, leave me alone, Doctor. This is my people. They're my crowd. It's my public. I know what I'm doing. Just leave me alone.
Take care.
have him, Midnight. Keep Alabama quiet while I unwrap this robot.
Okay, robot. Okay, robot, I'm gonna turn you on. Now, robot.
Let's see you do your stuff.
Sighted another elephant. No, it's the same elephant. It's one with Alabama on it. One elephant that will be made to disappear in front of everyone's eyes. And if you think that's far out, Galt's gonna show the whole world how it's done. Oh man, that elephant is gonna have far out years. He's never gonna forget this experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alabama, king of the cosmos, and his tribal magic show.
Greetings, all you wonderful brothers and sisters. Welcome to the cosmic transmigration of the great...
Well, there you have it, Alabama's Ghost. A fine piece of filmmaking by anyone's standards. And I know how proud the makers of this film are. So come on out here, you fellas, and take a bow. Chickens. Well, you know, I guess you could say this movie was kind of a cross between the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. And speaking of dinner, how'd you like that vampire smorgasbord they had set up there? All you can drink for $8.95. Sorry, one trip only. But, you know, my favorite part was when they started singing that John Denver song. You know the one. Sing along with me. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry.
Your flesh forged carry slaughter.
Gosh, they sure don't write them like that anymore, do they? Thank goodness. Well, gang, it looks as though our time is up.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm as disappointed as you are, Al. But all good things must come to an end.
Don't forget to lock the joint up when you leave.
I won't. And don't forget to pick up the other swell movies from Thriller Video, like The Turn of the Screw.
Lynn Redgrave is a Victorian governess exhilarated by her shining new charges. But her glow is soon faded by bizarre events.
His eyes moved as if he knew this room.
Someone or something has control of this mansion and all who dwell there.
Peter Quint.
Can she unlock the horrible secret of this house and free them of the evil possessing their young souls?
He's corrupted you, Miles, hasn't he?
Lynn Redgrave stars in the chilling psychodrama based on the story by Henry James. The Turn of the Screw.
And I'll be hosting each and every one of them, so I'll be looking for you then. And until then, here's a little something to help you get to sleep.
Nighty-night and good night.
And unpleasant dreams.